Ambition can be both a blessing and a curse. Games progress through generations with ambition, as developers have to take the plunge on new ideas to help innovate. But it can be a gamble, because if it doesn't pay off, the game can suffer as a result. The Getaway, part of a glut of sandbox games, which came out after the success of the Grand Theft Auto series, cannot be faulted for a lack of ambition. It bears several innovative features which helped it stand out immensely, but these ideas are often squashed by clunky, frustrating gameplay. The Getaway's strongest element is its story. Aiming to capture the look and feel of a British crime drama like Snatch, the game follows Mark Hammond, an ex-convict who thinks he's escaped a criminal life and settled down with his family. But after his love is killed and his son is kidnapped, Mark is blackmailed by mob boss Charlie Jolson into doing his bidding, igniting tensions between rival gangs and causing an incomparable amount of mayhem. Impressively voiced and well directed, it can still fall into cheesy territory at points, but nonetheless compiles an engaging tale which, especially for its time, was cinematically impressive. The ambition for a filmic quality carries over to aspects of the gameplay. There is no HUD, with everything important displayed through the world. No mini-map or arrows direct you, rather your car indicates which direction you must turn. Health is also displayed through your character, with increased blood stains emerging after taking damage. And there are no med packs or regenerating health, as you lean against walls to regain your status. The lack of gaming clutter is impressive, considering rival games suffered from this issue regularly, inching it closer to its movie ambitions. Unfortunately, the Getaway comes apart at the seams when you try to play the game, because the driving and shooting are both clunky and infuriating. Driving is dogged by challenging chase sequences, which often have hostile vehicles trying to ram you off the road. The realistic car physics and damage can be appreciated, but from a player standpoint, often lead to your car becoming irreparably damaged after a few minutes of driving. Navigation, while realistic, is also hard to manage, leading you to often getting lost. And when you factor in strict time limits in a good majority of missions, it will lead you to pull your hair out. It's the more infuriating parts of sandbox mission design amplified. Moving your character doesn't feel much better, suffering from awkwardness too. By default, you sprint automatically when pushing the stick forward, but a short stamina leaves your character out of breath quickly. Shooting allows you to either manually aim without a reticle or auto-lock, but neither is particularly satisfying. The cover system is by far the weakest element, as taking cover feels far more arduous than it should be. Sometimes your character will refuse to stick to a flat wall to either regain health or take cover, putting you in harm's way. And it's unfortunately another early 2000s PS2 title with woeful forced stealth, with a limited camera making them infuriating. The shooting isn't bad, with cool touches like the ability to dual-wield weapons, but poor checkpoints can still cause headaches. If you can stomach the large amount of frustration, there is a whole lot of content to get through. Hammond's story lasts 12 missions in total, which, upon completion, unlock a further 12 missions which take you through the story of a renegade cop called Carter, whose story intertwines. The gameplay is admittedly similar, but it offers new environments and story moments to explore. Every mission can be replayed at any time, and upon full completion, you can free roam around the entirety of London without mission penalty. Though maybe some extra side content would not have gone amiss, it's a welcome feature that allows you to explore this recreation of London. The chief strengths of the Getaway lie in its presentation. Despite an inconsistent frame rate dogging both gameplay and cutscenes at times, the faithful recreation of London is technically impressive, with recognisable landmarks and roads. Characters look detailed, boasting realistic facials and good animation during cutscenes. There are a lot of cool little touches which many games at the time didn't include, like how bullets fly out of guns as you shoot them. The sound is equally strong, with great, if sometimes cliched, writing, and good voice work from the likes of Richard Hards and Joe Rice. There's also a cool soundtrack which ascends and mellows with great efficiency. The sounds, such as raging sirens and squealing tyres, also do well to immerse you in this world. The Getaway can't be faulted for a lack of ambition, as its impressive recreation of London, cinematic immersion, and great production values bring the well-written story to life. It would be an enjoyably dark movie, but when it comes time to actually play The Getaway, it becomes a more tedious and clunky affair. The shooting isn't great, the stealth is downright painful, and driving is beset by its own woes. It's still recommendable if you can overcome its gameplay flaws, particularly if you love British crime dramas, but others may find its flaws too great to bear.
Don't worry, Suze.
Get our boy back. Shh. Get our boy.
Suze! Susie!